The music in this game is pretty good. So I am waiting for a very specific moment, largely because it's sitting with the game a bit before we start. But this is a game called 922. I don't know why it's called that. I've only played like about the first 10 minutes or so of this game, and it made me laugh pretty hard. It gave me, it seems like a very well-produced, fun little game. So I wanted to kind of stream it, just to, I don't know, stream it. Largely also because of the music. The music is a big selling point for me. It's really good. I like it, at least. So let's see, we're going to start in about 2 minutes, because it's important to do that. At least on my time. I might be off on other people's time, but I have to hit it here. If you watch Beastars, you'll be able to survive this, I promise. If that's something you care about, then you probably shouldn't be here. Again, I'm just really talking to myself, aren't I? Anyway. Let's get it. But I don't think it needs some time on it. The developer of this game, because we missed the introduction and presentation of the developer, is called something to do with kind of like, hey, what's up? The developer of this game called 922, which we're about to start. Yeah, now. I can't believe this bullshit. Ah, fuck. It's my worst and most frequent nightmare. 922. Clock says 922. Shit. I'm in an unfamiliar room. I have to familiarize myself. I have to get up. I have to launch myself. I have to fish for my flip-flops, only to remember that last night I tossed them to the other side of the room. My brain registers at freezing moments after my paws hit. Holy shit. Music's banger, by the way. That's a huge selling point for me. Let me know if you have any audio problems. I want you to hear these. The first period starts at 9. The second period will start at 10. Both are at Dorothy Park, 12 minutes away. The clock blinks 9:24. I take a leap. Ah, yeah, okay, I'll probably lower it once I get past this. I wash my hands. I let the electronic toothbrush buzz around inside my skull for 4 mandatory half minutes. It's 9:30. I shout. No shampoo. The water is freezing. Another 10 minutes pass. For a moment, I let myself get lost in the shirt that I've chosen. It hadn't been washed since I moved here, and it still smells like mom's church. Like mom. 9:40. just then, when a slice of bread into the little toaster. The little gremlins that live in my chest fasten my throat shuts and stomps down on my heart. Come on. Vertigo takes over, but I'm ready for it. Before I even think about it, my knuckles are squeezing one of the bunk bed's metal columns. Don't move. Breathe easy. Keep calm. It will pass in a moment. Oh, hello, Nate. A moment later, it happens. What time is it? 9:46. My eyes are wide, scratchy, and locked on the toaster. I think I may have made a mistake. All bets are on the little dial now. Currently set to 2. What does 2 mean? 2 minutes? I should have checked. Well, whatever. I can go without breakfast. Even if it's not done by 9:48, I'm out. Damn it, I'm gonna go eat. Bye. How's that sound? No! Yeah, I turned down the game a little bit. That's good? Good stuff. Alright. Yeah, I forget. I'm having to read this because it's a visual novel. My love for Ace Attorney has gotten me stuck here. But the music is good, so I don't mind if you guys are hearing that a bit, because it's some fun music. Well, normally only 2 trains are supposed to pass through here. One train is heading towards Frankfurt, and another going reverse en route to Yellow Springs. They're scheduled for every hour on the 25th and the 45th minute respectively. It is 9:58. What the hell then is this? Hey, buddy, you alright? Hey! Huh? Oh yeah, this is also a very indie game. Which is why I was shocked by the music. Super fresh. Whoa. Holy shit, you're tough to get through. Some kind of undulate is towering over me. Dear person, Danny. He's rasping at me over the top of me like he's on his second pack of smokes. I'm Kurt from Physics, remember? Physics 1, remember? I've never seen this guy before. We have class together? The one we're studying right now, actually. I'm not... Anyways, it's canceled. Great. How do you know? I'm Spencer. He takes my outstretched palm. I'm a little relieved that he doesn't turn it into national news. I got a message this morning, didn't you get it? No, I guess it... Oh. I forgot to turn airplane mode off. Dude, nice, but... Spaces out for a moment. But... What? He blinks at me for a couple times like he's surprised I'm still here. If your Wi-Fi's off, what are you staring at your phone for so long? I've been staring at it for a while. I want that shirt. I didn't even notice that, you're right. That's good. Just today's agenda. It's good to be prepared, you know. You have to download it or something. Anyway, what's this about class being cancelled? Kurt fumbles with his phone for a moment and flashes it in my face. Some bigwig politician. Any idea who this is? I think there's supposed to be something here. This game's not finished yet. None. You don't know because you're a freshman, but... You are a freshman, right? Yeah? This happens every so often. Some self-important asshole comes by unannounced and shuts down the whole school. Huh. What? Fuck if I know. They usually deliver a speech. Takes an entire hour. Yeah, I don't go to those. Here's the best part. Since the Frost are all busy dealing with this, guess what happens to the rest of the day? That's right. Nothing. No classes, no cafeteria, no one gets in or out. Absolutely. Fuck them. So, warning. I should mention this to you. I found this game on ichio. I did some research, and it does say it's safe for work. Well, it's worth asking some questions just to make sure. I haven't played through it all the way, so I'm going to be a little cautious, but I don't think that I should be worried about anything there. That's right, nothing. No classes, no... wait, what? Wait, hold on for a minute. My chest tightens. Huh? What do you mean, no one comes in? What? You said no one gets in. Yeah, the guards at the gates just tell you to piss off. Then, why are you going to school? Out? No, I mean... Holy shit, this guy... I mean, what about business? Can't do. What about calculus midterm? I'm not in that class. Definitely postponed. The intro to BI coursework? BI coursework. Not in that one either. Hand it in tomorrow. I poked the side of my phone to make the screen light up. 10:07. You okay, buddy? Yeah. So, are you going to sneak in? Yeah, do it. Ding, 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 ding. It's gone. You want to see how? It's exactly what Kurt said it would be. The guards greet me and ask for me for my card, calls me a mister by my full name. Is there not any way I could enter? I ask. He said, sorry, he says, I paraphrase, but you gotta piss off. How'd it go? Kurt yells at me. How'd it go? Kurt yells at me from 50 yards away. He's leaning on a power box next to a tree. I hasten my pace to stop him from shouting, but not so much so that he'd think I'm uncool. Awful. What an asshole. Told ya. So, you coming? Am I coming? It's tempting. Kurt's the first person to speak to me since I got here. Or rather, the first person whose job didn't involve speaking to freshmen. And God, do I really want to squander my chances of meeting someone just because I want to go home? I'll just end up moping around all day for sure. The Super Idol song? What Super Idol song is that? I'm not sure I know that one. On the other hand, though, this guy... Oh no. Alright, hold on.
Super Idol 的笑容都没你的甜，8月正午的阳光都没你耀眼，热爱105度的你，滴滴青春的蒸馏水。
I don't know if that's what I think it is. I found the right one there, but I tried. I think I see what you're saying. I guess I don't have anything better to do? That's a confused part. That was it? Really? Oh. Kurt walks ever so slightly ahead. He doesn't make conversation, he doesn't even turn to see if I'm still behind. Despite his leisurely stride, I need to take 3 steps for every 2 of his feet up. We circle around the school's perimeter, hugging the fences. The sense of pines is stronger here, where there are less cards to mask it out. That was it? Okay. After what feels like a mile, he suddenly stops and turns to face the road. Out of breath, all I manage to shake my head. Out of breath, all I manage is to shake my head at him quizzically. He simply points at some buildings and, without waiting, jaywalks towards the other side. There is kind of like a familiarity to this for me, I guess. Maybe Grenham, a little bit. Forced to follow, I break into a dainty little run. We walk past some buildings into a playground. The sandbox is peppered with broken bottles, and the slide smells immensely of piss. I also like that the writer or developer writes the smells and how important this is to the main characters. The main character's a dog. At its far end, there's a hill. This slide. Most of the asphalt has been reclaimed by the roots of the nearby pines here. So at first, I don't understand where Kurt is leading me on towards. Once we're on the other side, though, we're here. Hey man, all I have is $20. I'm not robbing you. Despite how easy that would be. So, what is this? I didn't control the speed on that one. He gets interrupted, so when he gets interrupted, the text goes away. I can even go back. We're here. Hey man, all I have is $20. And then it's done. So, what is this? This is no fun to straight up tell you. Kurt pulls out his hand out of his pocket to reveal that he's holding a key. Was he holding it this entire time? Keys disappear into a rectangular protrusion in the door. Moments later, it emerges along the giant brick of a padlock, and the door cracks open. After you. Well, what do you think? It's a tunnel? Not just any tunnel. It's a sex dungeon? No, you fucking rube. It's a fallout shelter. Kurt's worms boom through the soupy air into the darkness. It isn't the dust here that's making my throat seize up. I think it's the unmistakable stench of a crypt. How can a sealed space gather so much dirt? There's so much of it taking the walls and the floor. I worry that if I touch anything, it would never wash off. Despite recessions in the ground mark, Kurt's path from his previous visits, like those pictures of astronauts' footprints on it. At least, I hope they're Kurt's footprints. Sweat begins to soak the back of my shirt and I shiver. Kurt's silhouette stares me down like it's expecting something. A what? You know, like when a nuke goes off. I know that. I mean, what makes you say that? Kurt? Well, what else could it be? Listen, I explored the shit out of this place. It's massive. There's shitty dormitories, shitty bathrooms, shitty everything. Think of it, it's a lot like the dorms the school rents out. I think they're fine, except shittier. I'm momentarily blinded by his frantic phone waving. But get this. I went on to look this place up. Do you know what I found? Nothing? Yeah, actually, I found nothing. Don't be so smug about it, though. There's a lot of info out there. There's this huge community of weird Polish guys who go around the world cataloging this sort of thing. Real hardcore. And there aren't that many bomb shelters around. The next closest one is in Ohio. Maybe they just didn't get around to it? Nah, dude, they have a list, right? A list of every single bomb shelter in the entire world. And, look, I did my research. This place doesn't exist. It's a secret fallout shelter. How cool is that? I guess it's alright. Hey, Kurt. Yeah. How did you find this place? Kurt's grin is almost audible. I was afraid you wouldn't ask. I found it. He found it. You found it? Yeah, dude. He giggles like a schoolgirl with throat cancer. And I'm kidding. One of the janitors dropped his key ring in the boys' room in the library. God damn it. Now I'm definitely getting in trouble. And you just tried all the keys on all the doors on campus? Yeah. What? Of course I did. This place was the last place I found, actually. In case you were wondering. Mom's going to be so pissed I'm expelled. What's with the newspaper clippings? Oh yeah. Catfish too rough. Mets bow 4-2. WS goes to wire. They're just in this. I think the school used to use this place as some kind of museum. Not so secret after all, is it? A perfect a frustrated breath skins my ear. Well, this is the part where it gets really fucking spooky. The school keeps it secret for some reason. Does it? Have you ever heard about it? No, I guess not. And it's weird, yeah? There are clippings from all the way back from 1971, and they continue up to 1995. You'd think, oh yeah, this is a fallout shelter, so these must all be about the Cold War. But you'd be wrong. There's sports stuff, TV stuff, some bullshit about video games. There's even a bunch of articles around the middle on Michael Jackson. And then they just kind of stop. Like, they don't slow down or anything. There's one for almost every single month between those years. Just one day, poof. Maybe whoever maintained this thing just died? Yeah. I guess that would make sense. You're a real buzzkill, you know that? I look up to Kurt, but he's not looking at me. Oh. Shit. Did I say something wrong? Thank you for the follow. Pito. I should have a notification going off for that. Let me make sure that that's working. Well, it should be working. Guess it's not. I'll have to check that later. Or maybe it's just... Oh, I see what the problem is. There we go. I fixed some things. Hopefully that'll work. Alright. I think I just fucked up. Well, thanks for showing it to me, Kurt. Yeah, no problem. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I can't because I don't tap it. Let's get going. We don't say a word to one another for the rest of the way. Once we're out, without much ceremony, Kurt pulls his key out of his pocket and clinks, the door locked. No wonder it took him so long to find this door. It's completely unremarkable. Hey, yeah? We're in the Jefferson building. One next to the Taco Bell. The speech is being held at the Bell Building auditorium. I don't recommend going, but if you want to go, it's going to be a bit of a trek. Thanks. And Spencer? Yeah? Can you keep this place a secret? Of course. Thanks, man. Anyway, I gotta get going. He turns to leave. Wait. Wait! This is it. This is why I came here to begin with. You can do it, Spencer. What is it? Be still, my beating heart. Can I have your phone number? Sure. I can't believe it. Despite my best efforts, I hadn't gotten myself killed. Let's follow the weird guy that we just met into a tunnel. It's gonna be great. Fucking moron. I'm on a bench, sitting a ways away from the Jefferson building. I breathe in. I breathe out. In. Out. I let myself bathe in the handsome surrounding autumn provided. The amber on the ground, the whistle in the air. I mop my brow with the back of my sleeve for the 100th time. Do I really want to go to What's-His-Face speech? Do I need to? My phone screen is completely black, save for the white digits. I watch them flick into 10:45. 5 more minutes. I'll calm down, and then I'll decide. At least I got Kurt's number. I wonder if he's got a good... Jesus Christ! Ha! Sorry! Some kind of feline is grinning at me and making stabbing motions with his outstretched palm. Who am I kidding? I know exactly who this is. Andrew Clark. I don't believe you met. This guy is... He showed up during orientation despite being an upperclassman, and by the time it ended, he was already everyone's friend. The modern-day Dale Carnegie. Spencer. But you already knew that. It's a pleasure. Mr. Fisher's speech is about to start, Spencer. Shall we go? He says it with full confidence, like there's no way I'd refuse. God damn it. Sure. You know, I should match my mannerisms to the pictures when they're projecting. A little bit better when I'm reading these, I think. I apologize for our message being in such short notice. It was a surprise for us as well. As a result, my colleagues and I have been rounding up students who didn't receive it all morning. The message? Your colleagues? The student council. As in, those seniors that the school employs to keep everyone else in check. Oh, I can see you didn't receive the message. In either case, it's lucky that I found you when I did. I was just about to give up and head to the Bell building. And you look pretty out of it. No offense. I had a rough one. Sorry to hear that. We walk in lockstep. Andrew speaks quickly and with lots of gestures, like he is competing to find the most creative way to fight off a swarm of invisible bees. No matter when I check his face, his eyes never seem to leave my face. So much so, actually, that I find it difficult to focus on anything other than the ground. Where are you from, Spencer? Shit, I zoned out. I'm from, shit. Alright, guys, where's he from? We could just go boring Toronto, which is the normal answer. Where's he from? The dirt? He's from the dirt. Alright. All proper capitals. The dirt. I'm from the dirt. Damn it, Nathan. Damn it, Nathan. So these are my other save slots. I got a few. I don't, actually, Baron. The dirt? Really? You travel quite a long way. Oh. Can't say I've ever been. Oh, well, yeah, you should. You should try it sometimes, Andrew. You should go to the dirt. See what the dirt's like. What brings you all the way out here, Spencer? It's tuition, mainly. Well, don't let the lower class price tag taint your impressions. You should know that the Harris Institute of Technology is the 7th best institution of technology worldwide. Oh, man. Right. Spelling bee, yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that line. I've heard that line before when I've been to college. So I've heard. I feel the shakes returning. Any moment now, this guy is going to tell me he knows I snuck in through that tunnel. That he's going to put it on my permanent record or whatever, and he's calling my mom. To be honest with you, it's a little embarrassing, but I don't think I've ever met anyone from the dirt. Can you tell me a little about it? What do you want to know? I don't know. What's the local dish there? Yeah, the dirt. What do you eat? No, Nathan, no. I know where you're going to go with this. Please don't do this to me. No. Sod, mainly, I think. And not everyone. It's a bit of a stereotype. We eat lots of things. Fascinating. Andrew drills me for information all while we walk. Sod two first. It's fine back, Joe. Thank you for following. It's as if he's trying to guess the answers to the scary questions from my email. Oh god. Either that, or he hates walking with a stranger in complete silence, almost as much as I do. Once we reach the steps of the Bell building, however, he stops and turns to me. Before we go in, Spencer, a few words, if I may. Here it comes. I know that look. Tell me. Your name popped up on our record twice. It's only been 2 weeks. Is everything alright, Spencer? Do you need any help? I don't feel pressure to answer now. He holds out a folder of sheets of printed paper from his pockets, then shoves it into my hands. This contains the email address and phone number of the dean, of your faculty head, and your academic advisor. It also contains the contact details of most members of the student council, including my own. Please call only during office hours, but don't be afraid to send us an email at any time of the day. Thanks. I like to stress that you aren't in trouble, not yet anyway. I don't know your circumstances, and it would be harmful for both of us to assume. He doesn't like people from the dirt. Kill him. But please try to make it so that you aren't absent from literally every single morning class. I don't know, why don't you go to his advisor and advise him to stop signing up for morning classes? Isn't that like part of your job there? Like there's always constant warnings in these schools that, hey, if you're signing up for a morning class and you don't think you can meet it, maybe don't sign up for the morning class, you asshole. Alright. This is a secondary college though, so yeah. From the dirt they come. He shall return. Yeah. Huh. Fine. Grand. Now. Let's go in. Also, when the fuck did anybody care if you showed up late or at all for your classes? I went to community college. Nobody gave a fuck if you didn't show up. They didn't like it when you showed up late. Certain teachers, I'm thinking of a certain sociology teacher, but like, if you didn't show, who gave a fuck? That was on you. They got the money either way, exactly. So why the fuck? They don't give a fuck. The speech is about to begin. Especially when they're like the 7th best in the area, technology-wise. Like, oh, great. Hold on. There we go. So, where is the speech guy anyway? Bishop? It's 11:01. Actually, now that I think about it, the student council would be the guys who care. The teachers, not so much. The deans, probably not so much. Andrew's in the seat next to me, cross-legged, giving the empty podium an uncomfortable smile. 5 minutes ago, he was giving me shit for being late. And yet, here we are. Should I say anything? Maybe we're in the wrong place. Or maybe we came in at the wrong time. Despite the Greek column outside, this place is tiny. Even then, everyone who bothered showing up is diffused in Paris. I think that's right. I don't know. Let me check my dyslexic notes. Yeah. Paris. Around the rim. I got my homophones messed up, guys. Wasn't this politician guy supposed to be some kind of big deal? They suddenly. I pulled the phone out of my pocket and no phones in the classroom. Fuck Andrew, man. Asshole. So much for that. He's not even connected to anything. He's just checking the time. Also, can you go walk? Reverse osmosis. Osmosis does involve water, so you're right. It can't be diffusion since we are water beings, so it would have to be osmosis. I'm going to see what's going on. Oh, yeah, sure. Go right ahead. He squeezes past me, heads down towards the stage, and disappears behind the curtain. I guess I'm alone. Whatever. I'll just use this time to relax. Water break. Oh, here we go. Baron. Space Dog. So this Andrew guy, he's definitely hiding something. Is he not? You have to be crazy to think otherwise, right? The way he just so happened to find me right after the tunnel, and how he recognized my face and called me by name. I would imagine your orientation class is somewhere in the 20s. It shouldn't be that hard to remember you. But you're probably also on his list, is what it means. Now that I think about it, he claims to have seen my record. Yeah, there you go. If that's true, then how comes he... Ooh, there's a good point. That's an interesting point. Then how come he doesn't know where I'm from? Yeah, something's up with Andrew. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And what's with the paper he gave me? Does he always keep a copy of everyone's number in his pocket? Does he often give it away? Why single me out? No, it doesn't make sense. There's no other explanation. Andrew's deal is that either I've broken the law and he's trying to get me to confess, or Kurt has broken the law and he's trying to get me to snitch. Maybe he's just a stalker who's trying to get in my pants. What's your suspicion here, Aaron? What can you confirm? Which one do you think it is? Which are you trying to confirm? Yeah, definitely. What a creep. So, what am I going to do about it? Anything that I even can do. I'm at a disadvantage. After all, he represents the authority. He has his council behind him, and the school. There's no way around it. I'll just have to keep playing his little game. It's trying to put you on a leash, doggy. Spencer? Did you fall asleep? Hold on. Fuck. I'm sorry. Could you come with me for a moment? What's going on? How should I say this? It's a little bit silly, but it concerns Mr. Fisher. It will appear that he's gone. Hey, don't go alone with Andrew, please. Andrew leads me down towards the stage, but instead of climbing it like he did last time, he takes a sharp turn and pushes open the fire exit next to it. I'm surprised to learn there's more to this building than just auditoriums. Ooh, secret doors, secret passages, even in the school. Actually, yeah, that's very middle and Delaware College like. We pass by classrooms after empty classroom. Our footsteps echo through the empty hallway. We reach classroom 107. The door is closed, and muffled voices could be heard from within. Andrew knocks once and enters without waiting for an answer. I follow suit. Professor Clifford Reed, my sociology... God damn it! Of course it's the sociology professor. Of course it's the sociology professor. It's here. Besides him stands two men wearing identical baseball caps and identical plastic jackets. The unmistakable outline of guns bulge from their back pockets. They cut their conversation and stare at me. Reed stares at me too. We'll keep in touch. Probably. Reed follows them to the door. Once they're out, he holds the door closed behind them in silence with his head down. I count along with him. He waits almost exactly 30 seconds before he turns to face us again. Cat? Yeah, looks like a cat. Of course. Spencer Swain. He accentuates every consonant in a nasally voice. Man, I nailed it on the first go. Of his that all weedy old men have. Plastic jackets that say super friendly. It's hard to tell whether this guy's wide-eyed expression is because he's surprised to see me. Normally in his lectures, he almost never blinks. That's him. Do you know one of them? Yes, to an extent. Oh, that was Reed. You don't have to be cryptic about it, Professor. I'm in your class. Mr. Swain, I called you here because I have a few questions. Why won't you have a seat? He gestures to at the desk next to the whiteboard. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. That probably won't be the last one, as you know. Give me 1 second. Me. No, I'm good. Andrew hops onto a nearby table. Reed remains standing. Oh, shut up. I'm allergic to Andrew because he's a piece of shit. Maybe. I don't know. My first impressions of him aren't good. Reed remains standing, looking at the floor and allegedly thinking to himself. I guess I was wrong about Andrew hating long silences. He certainly has no issue with letting Reed drag this out. Mr. Reed? That's Professor, young man. Hey, sociology professor. Look, I invited you guys for a reason, and it was so you could be the sassy gay guys on this gay stream. Because I'm not, and I need it. I need it badly. I need the gay guys in the comments, please. Listen, also, Mr. Sociology teacher. Hashtag sus. Hey, hold on. I can't get canceled yet. Listen, Mr. Sociology professor, maybe break the social norms, like stuff like... No, God people. God people, dog people, same difference. It's a professor, young man. Break the social norms. Let him call you mister. He wets his lips before speaking. This morning, did you meet with Mr. Nelson Fisher? What? The politician guy? I still glance at Andrew and he's just smiling at me. No? Perhaps, then, a relative you hadn't seen for a long time? Or any other strange man. Mr. Sociology teacher, are you profiling this young minority? Because look, it's two cats profiling a dog for violence. Or any other strange man? Is he talking about Kurt? Better play it safe. No? It's because you're from the dirt. Exactly. That's what happens when you're from the dirt. I got up late and went straight to school. Sorry, your story has already failed, Spencer. You can't get in if you were late. Reed chews on his cheek for a moment. What about last week? Or the week before that? I shake my head. Hard. How many mornings was he absent from class? 8 times. Dude! 8 times? And you want me to believe that you overslept those times too? My heartbeat begins to accelerate, so I instinctively force myself to slow down my breath. It's because I'm from the dirt, isn't it? What's wrong with him all of a sudden? I said I was sorry. I have chronic insomnia. I'm sure that if you checked your records, I guess you're my head at Andrew, you would have known this by now. Insomnia, huh? Right. Of course you do, Mr. Sociology Professor. Come on. Park, did you know about this? Oh shit. Andrew's not actually really good at his job, is he? He just talks nice, but he can't keep track of records for the life of him, can he? Oh no. Well, write it down and tell his advisor too. Reed turns his back to me and walks off to stare at the nearest wall. Mr. Swain, you are free to go. Wait, what? That it? Don't change that. If whoever's developing this saw this, I know it's probably supposed to be that's it. No. That it. That it is correct. Hang on. Let's, Park, go fetch the other one. The other one? Yes, sir. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey! What the fuck's going on? Andrew's eyes dart between Reed's back and me. I'm afraid we can't divulge any further information, Spencer. Now, please, if you could just tell him. It'll be all over the news tomorrow anyway. Oh boy, guys, here we go. There's a man. He's posing as Mr. Fisher. We've been informed that it's not the case, and we haven't yet been able to contact the real Mr. Fisher at this time. What's more, well, we don't know if the two are connected. Andrew's voice drops almost a whisper, and for the first time, his eyes tear away from mine. A student has been found dead not far from campus. Strangled, it would appear. Authorities are already involved, and Spencer, if you have any information that you feel is in any way useful, anything unusual, even small things that are out of place, please let us know. What the fuck? You can't just drop this kind of thing on someone and immediately tell them to fuck off. Andrew's too fake to even call it by name, but it is what it is, isn't it? A murder. Damn. I heard those were common around here. Oh, fuck! We moved up in life from the dirt to here. Never would have thought I'd get involved in one so soon. Guess I should be thankful for not meeting anyone at orientation. Thankful for standing at a corner for 2 hours, pretending to mess with my phone. Too much a piece of shit to speak to anyone. Oh god, here comes the panic attack. Not this kind. Could you imagine? You get to know someone, put in the effort, and then 2 weeks later, they have the gall to go off and get themselves killed? God, I'm so fucked. Sure did find a good day to sneak into school. He knows. Sneaky fucker. He must think he's so smart for not asking me directly how I've gotten into school. Of course they have cameras set up around the bomb shelter. Did you see how fast Andrew found me? And I even went out of my way to speak to that guard. Fuck. Should have just went back to the dorm when I could. Well, maybe you would have gotten yourself killed if you did. Alright, Spencer. Settle down. Breathe. Let's look at it logically. Sinking it in is probably not as bad as murder. And they made it abundantly clear they don't think it's me. So at worst, it's, what, breaking and entering? I wasn't even the one doing the breaking. That was Kurt. Fuck. I'm going to barf. Kurt. It's a really weird line of questions Reed pulled there. Was he trying to get me to say that Kurt's pretending to be Fisher? Or what was it? That he's claiming to be my long-lost cousin? Or something like that? Reed wanted to know about this guy that's been going around as Fisher. That's the murderer. And the other one. That must refer to Kurt. Is Kurt the murderer here? Is that what's going on? He fits the profile, doesn't he? A male in his 20s. Has a problem with the 30. Listens to shitty music. What does listening to shitty music have to do with the profile? You're not thinking logically here, Spencer. Oh god. If Kurt was the murderer, you'd be dead already. No, shut up. This doesn't make any sense. Kurt had plenty of opportunities to kill me. Could have led me into one of those shitty side ones in the shelter. Could have easily overpowered me, slit my throat, left me where I fell. You've seen how filthy that place is, haven't you? It would have been years until my body was found. Don't do drugs, kid. No, do drugs. Do drugs if they help with your panic attacks. And look, right? Reed sent fucking Andrew to go fetch him. If he suspected Kurt was the murderer, he wouldn't have sent him. Would he? Where are you going, Spencer? Who, me? I guess I am a little busy. Don't worry, it's fine. I just need a moment to cool down. Is fetch a racial term in this game? Maybe. I just need a moment. I don't know I'm white. I don't know the racial stuff. I'm just stupid when it comes to that. Okay? And out like a light. Nappy time. Oh, we made it back to our dorm? Ah. Fetch a dog, people. Yeah, I know. The student that eventually found. Stop trying to make fetch happen. From FF. Look, all I'm thinking is Guardians 3, in which case good boy is a good thing to say to the dogs. The student that eventually found me apparently thought I was dead. One of the night school students screamed her lungs out, I'm told. Oh shit, did you go into the wrong restroom? Or is it communal? Not only was there a body in the girls' bathroom, but it also belonged to a boy. Ah, shit. When I came to, there was an entire troop of them, hovering over me, climbing over each other, repeating the same stupid question over and over. 15-year-old me would have loved the attention. Are you okay? Do you need water? Should I call a doctor? God, I'm so glad they didn't. Spending the night in a hospital would have been the cherry on top of the terrible cake that was today. Oh, and you have a midterm tomorrow, too. Yay! Anyway, I fought them off. And then I went home. That was 6 hours and 23 minutes ago. I can't sleep. I've been tossing and turning in bed for hours. It's too hot under the blanket. It's too hot under the blanket, so I stick out my leg. My leg is too cold, so I pull it back in. I'm the beef and beans filling the burrito I made out of my bed sheets. In this metaphor, however, someone forgot me out on a table somewhere, and I got all tepid and soggy. My nose is itchy. Yeah, I know. My mouth is full of spit. Yeah, allergies. I keep being reminded to breathe. I got up to pee 4 times already. 4. Am I sick? Am I pregnant? Is that what's going on? He's pregnant, yeah. I guess there's no way around it. I'm up. It's 40 minutes past midnight. Now what? Well, you should be glad that your roommates don't want to try to kill you yet. You raised a good point, stomach. The only thing I ate today was that toast. Which I barfed up. Fine, whatever. Let's get some food. I pull my wet, gross sweatshirt back on. The scent no longer reminds me of my mom. Yeah. Oh boy, the 7-Eleven. Hilarious what your mind does to you when you're stressed out. The streets are eerily silent. I wouldn't have even noticed that any other night. But every person I pass by, every rev of the distant car's engine makes the hair on my back stand on end. My back? Back my neck? The 7-Eleven's... Oh, back. Oh, hackles. Oh, that's clever. I didn't notice that. The 7-Eleven's parking lot is almost entirely empty. The Toyota must belong to one of the staff. That's something I should not have noticed. I mean, of course it is. Who else would go out at this time of the night? I don't know any drunk college student. Kurt? You're probably going to find Kurt here. The plan is as follows. Acquire beer. Acquire egg sandwich. Get the fuck out of here. When I enter, I'm blasted by an Arctic gale. Some idiot must have left the AC on, despite the temperature outside. The air reeks of industrial cleaner. A perfect match for consumed Prilosec. Yeah. A perfect match for the fluorescent lamps that make everything look like a commercial for bleach. Cashier is on a stool behind the register watching anime on his phone. Baron, you work at 7-Eleven now? That's good. The less we acknowledge each other's existence, the smoother the operation will go. Booze is simple. There's half an aisle dedicated for it. I make sure to survey through the price tags until something cheap catches my eye. Old Milwaukee Ice. Never heard of it, but beer's beer, right? It all tastes the same. Oh gosh, if you're in the States, bro, you're gonna get carded and then lose. Sandwiches, in theory, should be likewise straightforward. Remember, he was originally from Canada, their drinking age is lower. I know exactly what I want. Foot long, egg sandwich, extra mayo, tuna, corn, diced pickles. Take her home, disrobe her at the cellophane wrap, and throw her under a broiler for 10 minutes. Delicious. Or at least, it would be if I could find the damn thing. I mean, Shit. An anxious thought creeps up the back of my neck. What if they don't have them? All 7-Elevens have them back home. This isn't back home now, is it? This is some backwater murder country. U.S. backwater murder country. That's a pretty good way of describing it. This is some backwater murder country. Double the murder rates, none of the sandwiches. I moved methodically. Top, bottom, left to right. No sandwiches left unturned. Under the desperate pretense that I'd find the object of my desires if I'd just look behind them all. Please God, no. Anything but that. Please don't make me speak to the cashier. Excuse me. Oh, I know this guy. We met in orientation. Yes, sir? How may I? What's his name? Good old what's his name. I know a lot of what's his names. That's good. I like that. Yes, sir. How may I? What? Shouldn't have talked to the cashier. I think he's a possum or a meerkat, because that's why he fainted. Are you alright? Spencer? Yeah. Spencer! You're alive! He strides out from behind the counter and grabs me by the shoulders. That? Should I not have been? Holy shit, dude! You won't believe it if I told you! I found a dead body this morning. Oh, God. And I was dead certain it was you. Yeah! Yeah. Yeah. A chill runs up my spine. Yeah. Yeah. What? Well, obviously you aren't. You have no idea. It's such a weight off my mind. Unless there's some Bruce Willis crap going on. You're not a ghost, are you? So much for sleeping tonight. That dream is dead. I haven't seen that movie. Oh, sorry. You see... Hold on. Have any of you guys have all seen The Sixth Sense, right? Spoiler alert. Ah, shit. Thanks. I feel like the developer just trolled me. We're being asked if we are dead. So... what can I get you? Hang on. Why did you think I was... from the dirt? Dirt is dirt. The dirt I was... ashes I was made, to dirt I'll return. You're still hungry, right? Do you guys have egg sandwiches here? The ones with tuna and mayo? Oh! I mean, we have them in the back room, but... are you sure you aren't dead? I like the animated stare of Spencer right there. So can I get one, please? I don't know, actually. I'm not supposed to leave the register unattended. Hold on, I'll call my boss. Actually, the lengths one must go to for a good sandwich. How about I man the register while you're away? I won't tell anyone, promise. Sounds good to me! I don't know, Baron, work customer service. How does this sound? I'll be right back. Ah, such nostalgia. It's like when Mom used to enlist me to watch over the register at whatever gas station she used to work at. She denied it every time I confronted her about it, but I always knew that she was sneaking out back to have a smoke. Fired. Yeah. No amount of Tic Tacs could ever conceal the nicotine on her breath. What's taking so long? I scrutinized the aisles for an entire 11 minutes before Ian comes back to take my food. Sorry, man, it's bugging me. Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, okay. So, I have an answer looking at the details of the character, why there's so much neck on him. It's not that he has so much neck, it's that his shirt's busted. He's been wearing it so much that he's broken the collar off, so more of his chest is showing, which makes it look like, in turn, that he has more neck. Don't mention it. I found your nasty sandwich. He waves it around like a fan. Man, let me tell you, it was not easy to find. This guy. Would that be all? I tap my finger on my beer, the beer I chose. No. Sorry to be wet blanket's fence, but I can't sell you this. I'll definitely get fired if I do. It won't look good on a resume, you know? I just started here last week. It's cool. I'm legal. What? You? Whatever you say, bud. I don't suppose you have some fake ID to back that up, then. I have my real-ass driver's license. 88. That's pretty good. I can't even tell. Ah, he's floopy. Yes, he's floopy. Ah, so you came into your freshman year already legal age. Cute picture, by the way. So, there's no good way to segue into this kind of question about this body. Ian's hand freezes midway to putting my booze in the bag. What about it? What made you think it was me? Why am I doing this? I'm going to hate the answer. You don't have any brothers by chance, do you? I'm an only child? It's just that... Ugh, fine. Let's just get it out there. He looks so much like you, Spencer. He twiddles with the handle of the grocery bag as he speaks. There's this park not far from here. I was just passing it by, right? And then, bam! Some guy is just lying there, right at the side of the road. So I come in closer, I'm like, hey buddy, this is no place to sleep. Turns out he wasn't sleeping after all. Later on, they told me this guy was strangled. I wonder if we have a cloning thing going on here. That's my first guess. We got the underground secret facility with God knows what in it, and a dead body that looks like one of the students. I wonder if we have a cloning thing going on. Makes sense, right? There wasn't any blood. Say time shenanigans? Ah! That's actually not a good one either. It is called 922. Time shenanigans is a good guess. That's actually probably a better guess, even, Baron. God, Spencer, he was wearing the same clothes you wear. Hell, the ones you're wearing right now. Though, his were a little less stinky. Or like a Groundhog's Day thing. Yeah. That's actually kind of what I was thinking at some point. That's a better answer. This way we can get introduced to all the characters and then bam, repeat. Water broke. He was a border collie, just like you. And he was short and skinny, just like you. And I know that you live around here somewhere. Alright, I'll tell you how it goes, Baron. Have a good night's sleepy. I'm probably going to end once I at least finish this chapter. I recommend the game if you do enjoy it, though. What you're seeing so far. It's part of the reason I played it. I want people to get to know this game. This game seems interesting. And maybe I didn't get a good look. And I only met you a couple of weeks ago. And even though his face was all messed up, I thought... Shit. He's visibly shaking. I'm shaking too. But that's par for the course. I hate this. This is awkward. What should I do? Hey, Ian, would you like some of my beer? Thanks, but I can't. That counts as if I sold alcohol with the intent of it being given to someone below drinking age. And I'm below drinking age, also at work. Tough customer. Alright, Mom, let's see if your old trick still works. You didn't take your break yet, did you? No. Why? Did you know that you're not technically at work when you're on a break? That sounds fake. As for the booze, I crack open the can, take a sip. Revolting. And hand it over to you. I'm sharing my own beer with an unaffiliated friend. Heh. Thanks, Spencer. So, what's that you've been watching? Oh, you saw that? It's the new show called... No! No! No, 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 no. Evil, 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 evil. God damn, no. It always finds me. It always finds me. Kaon. You want to see? No. I'm sorry to anybody who likes Kaon. Ian holds me hostage until I'm literally falling over. It's 4:02 a.m. by the time I reach home. I immediately fall asleep. Oh, thank goodness you got yourself. So, can't believe this bullshit. I guess. Who takes 3.5 hours to go to 7? I got maybe half a night's sleep. Details from yesterday fade in one by one. Did I really throw up in the girl's bathroom? And followed by some shady guy into a dirty basement. Also, apparently, I died. Certainly feels like I did. Let's see the damage. 922. The clock says 8 o'clock. Alright, I'm going to call it for right now. I've gone... I'm going to put... This seems like a good stopping point. I'm going to call it. There's only one time I'm going to play this game ever, and it's going to be at 9:22. Either in the AM or the PM. I'm not sure which one. It'll depend on what my schedule looks like. So if I play this again, I'll be starting up a stream at 9:22. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, check it out on Ichio. Bye-bye.